Hey guys, Jill from Whole for Life. We are headed back from the Hendersonville area for our drop off today. Just wanted to update you, trying to keep people in the loop. We delivered 4 brand new generators, 12 fuel cans. I don't remember how many new power cords. A box full, like a huge storage box full of alcohol, hydrogen peroxide, and like protein bars. Some of those, especially for the linemen. We had gotten word that the linemen up here were especially, and now having traveled these desolate roads, I can certainly see where that would be the case, that they're not really able to, it's kind of pack what you've got and eat what you've got while you're out, because you certainly aren't going to be going out and back. So no restaurants, no nothing on these roads, not even houses on some of them. So anyway, that's what we dropped off today. We also made a monetary donation to Shelly, and she is going to be working on, part of it was for fuel. She and her husband David have been funding the fuel. We've been bringing the gas cans, containers, and they've been paying and having them filled up and then giving them. So we did send some money for that, for the fuel, because that's getting quite costly, I'm sure. And we also made another monetary donation with what you all have been so kind to donate, so that she can hire some crews. A lot of people are volunteering, but a lot of the work that needs to be done now is really extensive work. And so that's not going to be done for free. I'm sure people are discounting their work and things like that. A lot of these people, these are the reports we're getting from the locals. A lot of these people, I would say most of these people, do not have flood insurance. So it's a really bad situation. And her husband David was telling us about a couple in their home, and part of the house was just ripped off, and the river is literally running right alongside the foundation of the house that's left. And so that's going to take a lot of work. That's going to take a special type of guy that knows what they're doing, or crew that knows what they're doing. But there's other needs too. So there's just cleanup crews are needed now. We're getting to that stage. Now her son, Shelly's son, is the one that's in there doing a lot of the major work in the heaviest hit areas, the Chimney Rock area, the Batcave area, the areas we've talked about in previous videos. And so when he comes tonight, he's going to give her another update. And so we'll see where we are on the generators. I think we've taken 7 or 8 now, but I'm sure that's not a drop in the bucket compared to, nobody has power. They don't even have power. Shelly and David don't have power yet. I would say every house we passed today didn't have power yet. I know for a fact we talked to some people on Gap, what's the name of that road? Gap, I don't know. Anyway, the road we have to travel off of Highway 11, the one that's kind of treacherous, that has the man-made power pole, that road, no one has power on that road. No one has power on any of the roads we've been on today. So I'm sure that even the houses that are still standing, I'm sure that generators are in need. So I will wait to hear from her as far as what we're going to do next, where the donations need to be given and how they need to be used. If it's to purchase more generators and supplies, then that's what we'll do, and we'll bring them back up tomorrow or whenever. If it is just monetary so that they can hire some crews or continue to hire crews, then that's what we'll do. So this, I do want to remind you again, this is not a race. This is a marathon. There's going to be phases and phases and phases of this. So these people are going to be hurting and in need for a very long time. So I think once we get past what I would consider the acute phase of just getting them the basic fundamental human needs met, then it's going to be the cleanup, and then it's going to be temporary housing for some of these people, rebuilding, whatever. So it's just a devastating situation. We heard reports today of more reports from the Chimney Rock area. I will post some pictures later. We didn't take a lot of pictures today. That's not really what it's about for us. We're just here trying to help any way that we can. But I will post some pictures and some updates. I did get some clarification. What I had said earlier is true on the trying not to get banned or get my videos taken down. The governmental organizations that are checkpoints that are there and in place. If you are, and please, I would appreciate if you would share this video, if for no other reason, because I've heard a lot of bad information out there, and so this is accurate information. So and that way, if you, especially in our community, I know a lot of churches, a lot of organizations are taking things in. So if I don't recommend individuals do that, although that's kind of hypocritical because we're an individual and we're doing it, but we do have a local close contact, and so that is, I think, a little different. We've had no trouble, but we've also developed a really good plan. So we've had no issues. We did not have any issues yesterday, other than the roads being dicey, and the roads were dicey today too. But we've had no issues getting in. We've avoided checkpoints, so no problems there. But if you are an organization that is going in, the information I gave on the earlier video is accurate about checkpoints. So if you are bringing in a gift to someone, legally they cannot seize that. If you are going to visit family and you are taking your family and can provide them with an address or a location and a name of your family members, then they cannot take your goods. If you are donating to a religious organization or an established religious organization, so I guess that means they've got to be on the books or whatever, or a law enforcement center, they cannot take your goods. And you do have to have addresses and things like that of where you're actually going to take those. Fire departments technically do not qualify, so technically they could, if you said you were going to the fire department, they could seize those goods. I don't know why that is, but apparently medical facilities and fire departments are not lumped into that. So just wanted to remind you all of that. Again, just be careful about who and how you're donating. I won't go into that too much, but I do know, and we have heard now time and time again, that if you want it to go to the locals, you need to get it in the hands of a local. So yeah, and even in some of the larger cities, as I understand it, when they are giving out free things, they've now had to put a limit on it because some people are coming back and getting cases and cases and cases of things, and then there's other people that don't have anything. So I think the best course of action is get it in the hands of the locals. And again, this community that primarily, now there are lots of little communities around there that all will be reached eventually, but right now, and I mean reached by Samaritans, good Samaritans, by individuals, by locals, by communities helping communities. I don't know anything about the status of the official organized governmental help. I have no idea about that, except to say it's not there, but I don't know when it's coming or anything like that. The Bat Cave area, the Chimney Rock area, Edneyville area, those are the places that the focus is right now as far as we're concerned. So again, we appreciate everything that you've donated. Please share this so that hopefully other people can do that as well. And every penny is going to them, I assure you. I'm going to run out of time probably before I can say it. I can't remember if I said it before. So if you donated to us between the hours of 7 p.m. last night And 2 o'clock p.m. this afternoon, your money went to generators. If you donated after 2 o'clock p.m. to right now, then your money went to monetary donation for crews. So just so you know, that's where your funds went, and we truly appreciate it. I hope everyone has a great night. I'll update